I'm making this video as a result of the critical feedback that I got from a user on TikTok. Following one of my recent videos where I said it's semantically inappropriate, semantically inaccurate to use the expression appreciate to express a gratitude for a good that been done to us. So in that video, remember, I didn't truly say that it's semantically inappropriate, it's semantically inaccurate to say I appreciate every time you want to say, every time you mean that you're grateful for a good that been done to you. So this individual reached out and said that while I was trying to introduce that topic, I did say something like, am I the only one who feels this way? The only one who feels this way. So according to this individual, there was a problem with the use of the verb feels. The individual feels that this verb shouldn't be feels, but rather it should be feel. So I'm making this video not just to address this individual or to answer this criticism, but I'm also using this as a means of educating the public on what's the rule of Concord simplicity, especially when it concerns relative pronouns. And in this case, I'm talking about the Concord of relative pronouns. Previously, I made a video where I explained this concept in details, but for those who haven't seen that video, and for this person in question, I'm going to use what I have on the board to explain that concept again and then to set the record straight. So what did I say? I did mention in that introduction that am I the only one who feels this way? Is that statement correct? And all of the things on the board, this expression, these four expressions, are they correct? Because I can remember I mentioned some of the things in that video. Are these expressions correct? Or which of these expressions are correct and which ones are wrong? We're going to find out. So the first expression is, am I the only one who feels this way? The second says, am I the only one who feel this way? Actually, this is what the individual told me should have been the right thing to say. And number three, I have, it is I who feel this way. Finally, we have, it is I who feels this way. So let's start with the first. Am I the only one who feels this way? Actually, this expression is correct. It's 100% correct, and I'm going to explain. Look at what we have here. This is a relative pronoun who. So the fact that we have this relative pronoun who here means that the rule we're going to apply here is the rule of relative pronoun concord. So what does the rule state? The rule of relative pronoun concord simply states that when you have this relative pronoun, which, that, whose, and the likes, when you have relative pronouns come before a subject,